Hello everyone, and welcome to True Crime Stories. Every week, I dive into a new gripping case. If you're passionate about real-life crime mysteries, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Today's story is a chilling one. The story of Naomi Irion, a young woman with her whole life ahead of her who fell victim to a tragic encounter. According to the FBI, in 27% of homicide cases, the victim doesn't know their attacker. But in 73% of cases, the victim was killed by someone they knew. So, when 18-year-old Naomi Irion disappeared from a Walmart parking lot in Fernley, Nevada, detectives were faced with a pressing question. Was Naomi abducted by a stranger or someone she knew? Time was running out, and finding her quickly was crucial. Sadly, when her lifeless body was discovered 2 weeks later, everyone was left haunted by the tragic end of someone who seemed to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Naomi Irion was born on July 25, 2004, to parents Diana and Hervé Irion. She was their rainbow baby after the devastating loss of their son, Sean, in infancy. When Naomi was born, her family saw her as a miracle, and she became their source of joy. Growing up, she lived a life of adventure, moving across countries, from France to Russia, Germany, and South Africa, where her father worked with the U.S. State Department. In 2021, Naomi graduated from the American International School of Johannesburg. Soon after, she chose to begin her adult life in the United States and settled in Nevada, where she quickly landed a job at Panasonic. Naomi was driven, responsible, and dreaming of a bright future, saving money to one day buy her own place. March 12, 2022, started like any other workday for Naomi. She parked at her usual spot in a Walmart parking lot in Fernley to catch the shuttle to her job. At around 5 a.m., security footage showed Naomi in the Walmart lot, even grabbing snacks from a gas station nearby. But by 5:24 a.m., her car suddenly pulled out of the parking lot, driven by a man in a hooded sweatshirt. Witnesses later confirmed it wasn't Naomi behind the wheel. When Naomi didn't make it to her shift, her family quickly grew concerned and reported her missing. 3 days later, her car was found in an industrial area near Fernley. There was no sign of Naomi, but the search intensified with the FBI offering a $10,000 reward for information. Then, 17 days later, a grim discovery was made in a remote area 56 miles from Fernley. Naomi's body was found buried in a shallow grave. An autopsy revealed the brutal truth. Naomi had been fatally shot twice and had been subjected to other violent acts. The Irion family was shattered by the discovery, as were all who had hoped for a different outcome. Attention soon turned to a man captured on surveillance footage that fateful morning, seen walking around the parking lot, apparently waiting. The hooded figure, identified by his truck and physical description, was eventually traced back to 41-year-old Troy Driver, who was arrested 4 days before Naomi's body was found. DNA evidence later confirmed his involvement in Naomi's death. Troy Driver's history was chilling. From a young age, he'd committed numerous crimes, including animal cruelty, armed robbery, and even acting as an accomplice in a murder back in 1997. After serving 15 years for his earlier crimes, he was released, seemingly reformed, but his fascination with violent crime resurfaced. According to Troy's girlfriend, he was obsessed with serial killers and had taken a disturbing interest in the shuttle Naomi used for work. His arrest brought some comfort to the Irion family and the Fernley community, yet the path to justice was long and painful. While awaiting trial, Troy Driver made 2 attempts to take his own life, and by August 2023, he succeeded in ending his own life in his prison cell. For the Irion family, his death was a crushing blow. A man who had caused them so much pain would never face full justice. Naomi was remembered as a light to everyone around her, full of dreams and plans for a future that was cruelly stolen from her. Her family honored her with a celebration of life on April 10, 2022, surrounded by community support that brought them some comfort in this dark time. Naomi's story reminds us of the fragility of life and the importance of community. her family received an outpouring of support from around the country, with donations and words of encouragement helping them cope with this unimaginable loss. Thank you for joining me on this episode of True Crime Stories. If you found this case compelling, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications to keep up with all of my future videos. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.